April 25, 1986. The Ukrainian town of Pripyat sleeps under a calm, starless sky. Families are resting after a long workweek. Just a few kilometers away, inside the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, operators prepare for a routine safety test on Reactor 4. No one knows that within 24 hours, this peaceful town will be the epicenter of the world's worst nuclear disaster. The night is silent, but time is ticking. Inside the control room of Reactor 4, the night shift engineers begin the safety test, designed to simulate a power outage. The idea: see if the reactor can stay cool without external electricity. But procedures are rushed, protocols ignored. Key safety systems are disabled. Operators, under pressure from Soviet leadership, proceed blindly. The reactor is unstable, but the men pushing buttons don't fully understand the danger. As the test progresses, Reactor 4 becomes dangerously unstable. Water flow drops. Power levels fall too low, then surge uncontrollably. The operators, unsure of what's happening, remove too many control rods, a catastrophic error. Instead of shutting the reactor down, they unknowingly turn it into a ticking time bomb. A red warning light blinks, but it's already too late. The core is on the verge of exploding. At exactly 1:23 a.m., Reactor 4 explodes. A deafening roar shatters the night as a massive blast rips through the reactor building. The explosion sends a radioactive plume of fire and debris shooting into the sky. Concrete, graphite, and nuclear fuel rain down across the plant grounds. Workers are thrown off their feet. Pripyat is still asleep, unaware that a nuclear nightmare has just begun. Moments after the explosion, firefighters and plant workers rush to the scene, unaware they are walking into lethal radiation. Flames erupt across the roof, chunks of burning graphite litter the ground. Some responders touch it with bare hands, not realizing it's radioactive fuel. They fight the fire bravely, without proper gear, masks, or knowledge of what they're facing. Many will be dead in weeks. As the fire blazes, an invisible killer spreads across the night sky, radioactive isotopes, including iodine-131 and cesium-137. The plume rides the wind over Pripyat, silently contaminating everything: homes, playgrounds, food, air. Birds fall from the sky. Metal turns strangely hot to the touch. The radiation is thousands of times higher than normal, but the people sleep on, unaware they've already been exposed. The sun rises over Pripyat on April 26. Children play outside. People go to work. There are no warnings, no alarms. Some residents notice a strange metallic taste in the air. Others see a glowing blue light near the power plant. Still, no one knows the truth, that they are living inside a radioactive zone. The government remains silent. The clock is ticking for thousands. By afternoon, Pripyat's hospital begins to overflow. Firefighters and plant workers arrive vomiting, blistered, and confused. Their skin turns red, then black. Doctors are baffled, they've never seen radiation sickness like this. Nurses touch contaminated clothing with bare hands, unknowingly exposing themselves. Still, the government says nothing. Outside, life continues. Inside, the death toll silently rises. It takes nearly 36 hours for Soviet officials to order the evacuation of Pripyat. Buses roll in under military escort. Loudspeakers announce, temporary evacuation, you will return in 3 days. Families pack only essentials. Children cling to toys. No one knows they will never return. As residents leave, radiation saturates every inch of the city behind them: homes, clothes, memories, all poisoned forever. Within hours, Pripyat becomes a ghost town. Abandoned toys lie on park benches. Half-eaten meals sit on kitchen tables. Windows are left open. The silence is haunting. Radiation levels remain dangerously high, but the danger is invisible. Soldiers patrol the empty streets in gas masks. From above, the city looks frozen in time, a snapshot of life abruptly ended by nuclear disaster. Back in Moscow, Soviet officials scramble to contain the story, not the radiation. No public warnings are issued. State media reports only a minor fire. International flights begin detecting radiation over Scandinavia, forcing the USSR to admit something happened. But the truth is buried. The KGB monitors phone calls, and scientists are silenced. Chernobyl becomes a symbol, not just of disaster, but of deception. Thousands of soldiers, firefighters, miners, and civilians, known as liquidators, are sent to clean up Chernobyl. Armed with shovels, makeshift protection, and courage, they remove radioactive debris by hand. Some work just 90 seconds on the roof before radiation reaches fatal levels. Helicopters dump sand and boron into the burning core. These men are hailed as heroes, many will not live to see old age. To contain the radiation, engineers build a massive concrete sarcophagus around the ruined reactor. Working against the clock in dangerous radiation, crews erect the steel frame and pour thousands of tons of concrete. The structure traps radioactive dust and gases, but it was only meant as a temporary fix. Decades later, the sarcophagus is still a haunting reminder of the disaster's lasting scars. In the years following the disaster, thousands develop radiation sickness, cancers, and genetic mutations. Thyroid cancer rates soar, especially among children exposed to radioactive iodine. Scientists struggle to understand the full scope, from birth defects to psychological trauma. The people of Pripyat and surrounding areas live with an invisible legacy that will haunt generations. Surprisingly, nature begins reclaiming the abandoned exclusion zone. Forests grow thick, animals return, some even thriving without humans. Wolves, deer, and wild horses roam freely. But beneath this natural beauty lies still deadly radiation. The Chernobyl exclusion zone becomes a bizarre wildlife sanctuary, a paradox of destruction and renewal. Decades later, engineers build the new safe confinement, a massive steel arch designed to slide over the aging sarcophagus. This state-of-the-art structure seals in radioactive debris for the next 100 years. It's the world's largest movable land structure and a symbol of humanity's ongoing battle to control the disaster's legacy. Chernobyl sent shockwaves worldwide. Nuclear energy policies were rewritten, safety protocols overhauled, and transparency demanded. The disaster revealed dangers hidden behind closed doors and forced global cooperation on nuclear safety. Though tragic, Chernobyl became a harsh teacher, shaping the future of science and energy. Chernobyl's story lives on in books, films, and documentaries. From haunting photography to hit TV series, the disaster captivates new generations. It's a reminder of human error, nature's power, and the delicate balance of technology. The tragedy still echoes, inspiring caution, curiosity, and respect for the invisible forces that shape our world. The city of Pripyat remains frozen in time, a haunting monument to lives interrupted. Schools, theaters, and homes stand untouched, frozen in decay. Personal belongings scattered like ghosts of the past. Visitors enter the exclusion zone, stepping carefully through ruins, reminded of the fragile line between progress and catastrophe. Today, Chernobyl stands as a powerful warning and a place of remembrance. Memorials honor the brave souls who sacrificed everything. Scientists continue to study its effects, seeking to prevent future disasters. The world watches, reminded that technology's greatest power can also bring its darkest consequences. Chernobyl's legacy is a story humanity must never forget.